everybody, and welcome to the Urban Decay Podcast.
Woo, yeah!
Episode 16. That's right. Remember how we did this every other episode?
Yes, I did.
And it feels like we're in like elementary school or something because we just chant together like that.
We say hi to the teacher.
We say hi to the teacher. Hello.
Good
It's
morning,
Brandon. You didn't say it?
I didn't.
Why didn't you say
I have
16?
4 win. I could tell that you had enough voices.
All right, say 16
Say
now into the mic. and we'll-
16. We're on episode 16.
Okay, and then we'll cut it in and we'll
Yeah.
put it right
Okay,
there.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we always
It's
edit these really well.
Yep.
Welcome back for you faithful listeners that have been with us throughout this whole journey and who have wanted content and had not received any content. For that, we can blame pandemics. We can blame people moving. We can blame school, babies, spouses. Maybe we shouldn't blame spouses. All right, we'll keep the spouses out.
Maybe we shouldn't blame the babies either. It's not really their fault.
That's a good point, too. Okay.
I only blame baby.
We won't blame babies and we won't blame spouses, but we'll blame everyone else. But really, we're just so happy to be back. You know, it's been like forever since we played last, and it's really exciting. So, one disclaimer I'm going to say: please be easy on us as we're remembering our lives in this game, because it's going to be a bit of us coming back into it, getting the juices flowing, remembering the flow of the show, and so forth and so forth. But before we jump right back in, because we did leave at like a big moment, like a big, like almost like game-changing moment last episode. So we're going to go do a quick recap. We don't have to do a full recap of the whole show. That's fine. People who've been watching,
Just
they
the last
know.
couple episodes.
But the last couple episodes, just to fill everybody in.
Because we left on like the world's biggest cliffhanger, and then we just left
For literally 2 years.
for literally 2 years. Yeah.
It was like 2 years.
Yeah.
I wonder what the
Actual
specific date we filmed it was. But
I think it's been
I can look at the
1 year and 10 months or something
anyway,
like that for real.
it's fine.
I can look
So,
at the
so
second
how
that
far back
uploaded.
do we really want to go
Actually,
recap
1
wise?
year and 11 months.
June
June?
23rd, 2019 is our last
Wow.
episode upload.
It's
Yeah.
So it's been
That is
more
2
than
years.
2 years.
Wow.
If I recall, we got run
Yeah.
out of Suncor Tower.
Yes, you
Was
did.
that within the last few episodes? Or
Yes,
Yes.
that was like 2 episodes ago.
So maybe let's start from there, because I feel like that's
Okay.
when things got rolling.
Yeah, okay.
So we had to rappel out of Suncor Tower
Thanks to you, right?
as
Thanks,
a,
sure. You're
a
welcome.
zombie horde climbed all the way up to the floor we were at. We had Will, who was the sort of revived human, but also a zombie, I think.
Half
Half
zombie.
zombie.
Half zombie, maybe?
He
Who's
was the
with
one that
us?
was been tested on, correct?
Yes.
And we recovered him from City Hall
From Menace City Hall, there was some lab down there, and they were doing experiments
with
on
their
him.
giant bomb.
Yes, I think it
Yeah.
was Mayor Nenshi who was doing it.
No,
actually.
it was
Was
the
it?
Mayor's
Oh,
Security
Security
Council.
The MSC.
There's been no
Oh, yeah,
sign of
right.
any specific people.
No political
all-
figures? Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, I should probably not mention them anymore. But mention sounds very close to Nenshin, which sounds close to Nenshi.
Anyways.
So then we had to drop out of the tower.
We
Ryan
left Will up there, didn't
hot-wired a car so fast.
Oh, yeah!
It was like insane. It was so cool. He rolled
Fun.
amazingly well.
That was the best.
I jumped in another vehicle and tried to lure the zombies away from the tower, and I was trying to meet up with these guys at the hospital. That's where we were going to go because Top Dad Keith
so sick.
is super sick, and we wanted to get him some help.
What's he sick with? Like COVID? Or-
He's sick with the sickness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do you have a name?
We
for
never
it?
had a name
Is
for
there
it.
a name for this?
I feel like
don't think
no,
we did.
I've left it to you guys.
Something like that.
COVID.
Yeah.
17.
Let's keep it far away from COVID. I don't think anyone needs to be reminded
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
that.
that's a good point.
Is this too soon to even do this?
Yeah,
Everyone's
yeah.
still
Yeah.
recovering.
Should we go?
It wasn't a pandemic as much as it was
An epidemic?
Epidemic.
Yeah, honestly,
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
not to diminish COVID, but COVID we got off easy comparatively.
That's
Agreed.
true.
Sure.
To
We
a zombie
could all
virus,
be
I would
dead.
Sure.
agree.
That's true. And I think from here
Or at
we
least
went
in
to
Calgary.
So most of the hospitals in Calgary had already been demolished
We went
or
to the-
destroyed or damaged in a bunch of different ways.
It's true.
Half of like the southern part of Calgary was on fire at one point. We know Foothills was like intentionally demolished. We think by the by the Mayor's Security
We
Council.
watched that. I
Yeah,
forgot
you
about
watched that happen. So one of the only standing medical structures in the city is the downtown core hasn't really been touched since the pandemic outbreak because I don't know. Just the traffic in and out of downtown was different, and for whatever reason, the Sheldon Schumier Medical Center was under the radar enough of the Mayor's Security Council that it didn't get demolished, or there wasn't enough interest. There wasn't anything there to demolish that was important. We don't know.
I remember this now.
Yeah. So you guys split from Suncor Tower. You drove to the Sheldon Schumier Center and found that it was the first of all, the power was on. So
this happened before we got chased out of Suncor Tower. Because
did you go back?
Once we repelled.
No.
Oh no, you're right.
No.
You're right. Sorry.
No.
Go ahead. Yes, you're 100% correct.
So you guys went to Sheldon Schumier Center, and the power was on. The automatic doors opened. The glass had been broke. Like other people and maybe zombies had been through the space at some point.
People were in there as well. I remember
But
that.
exactly, you searched through the space. You found a few useful items and stuff. But the sort of pinnacle of that exploration was on the top floor. You found evidence that at least 2 people had been camped out there for quite some time. They had supplies. They had left their backpacks behind. You don't know where they were or who they were. I think it was Ryan, left a note that had a radio frequency on it, so that if they wanted to get in touch with you, if they had the means to get in touch with you, that you could get in touch via your ham radios. Yeah, your hand hams.
For some reason, Ryan still has optimism that people haven't just like deserted humanity, but real Ryan knows.
Real Ryan's a pessimist. Pretend Ryan, on the other hand.
Yeah.
You're an optimist in the game? I don't think so. That's like the opposite.
Yeah, but I feel like he's like, people can be okay, and in real life he's like, oh, they're gonna kill you.
Didn't we, while we were in there, wasn't there a whole thing where like a door was left open or like it was closed and then we went back
That was
around?
those people.
So it was while we were in the hospital. So like they were in the hospital.
Yes.
Same time as us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very creepily, yeah.
Yeah. So
But we
that's
couldn't find them.
that's what's happening there, and
that's
then
when Boneclaw came to us, right?
and that's when Boneclaw showed up again. So Boneclaw is the giant beast mode zombie that has some heightened level of awareness and capability than all the other zombies that you've encountered. The medical files that Ryan was able to retrieve from the Mayor's Security Council in the basement of the City Hall had information about James something Jacobson.
Joel
Jim
Jacobson.
James Jacobson.
It's Joel Jacobson.
Joel Jacobson, there we go. Joel Jacobson, who was experimented on in the same lab as your boy William. Yeah.
Nathan.
I don't know.
No,
This is
there's
hard.
Nathan
There was a
Hawthorne, who was
Nathaniel Hawthorne.
Nathaniel Hawthorne, who was the MSC leader guy.
Yeah.
But they're all dead, so it doesn't
author.
matter.
Of
Yeah, everybody's dead.
Scarlet Letter.
Everybody died.
So you'd found all that evidence of Joel Jacobson, and you've sufficiently been able to kind of conclude that probably whatever Boneclaw is, that's the name you've so endearingly dubbed him with. That at one point in his existence, he wasn't a zombie. He wasn't a grotesque, terrible thing that could rip open cars like a can opener. He was a man named Joel Jacobson. And you have sufficient reason to believe that similar experiments were done to William. And most notably, so I guess maybe we'll get to that. So you had to skip out of the Sheldon Schumier Center, and I can't remember why.
Because Boneclaw thought.
Oh, yeah, because Boneclaw showed up.
Was he in the hospital?
No, he wasn't in the hospital. He was
We
coming
saw him
at you from
coming.
like the armory, like down by like the Greyhound station and stuff.
Let's
Remember
just
there was that big
say
outburst.
Get out of here.
we don't remember very well what happened exactly, but we were chased by Boneclaw.
Yeah.
And that's what led to the last episode, which
Yeah.
we should probably just review. Let's just discuss the last episode now.
The last episode was mostly combat. John had gone outside to like deter zombies away from the center that were like coming towards it, and then he had to kind of go slow enough that he didn't lose the ones that were following him, and like fast enough to stay away from the ones that were close to the car. And then after like a block or two of driving, that's when I think Boneclaw showed up. So everyone had to split, which every time you have to move anywhere is this huge pain in the butt right now, because besides the three of you, Evie is there helping, but she's not always the most helpful. And then
She's ambitious.
William is there, but he isn't, also not very ambitious, I guess, really.
No.
But then you have the struggle of having to move Top Dad around.
Keith.
Your boy
Yeah.
Keith. So he's unconscious right now. You've given him some medical attention in the Sheldon Schumier Center to try to keep him sort of active. And then there was...
So the very end is... Right, so I was trailing the zombies, and then I saw Boneclaw. And so then these guys, we all came up with, or Ryan came up with a great plan of, let's blow up a gas station. Let's try to lure the behemoth zombie into the gas station.
Was there any prompting to
explode
that,
it.
or was I just like gas station bomb?
I don't.
No,
I think
it
you
was
just
you.
did
You
gas
were just
station.
like, you know what I'm gonna do.
I feel
Yeah.
like my brain has been weird in this game.
So basically, Ryan, our tech wizard, rigged up a makeshift. It's not really an explosive so much as a trigger. The explosive itself was the gas station,
Yeah.
and then you rammed the gas station with a vehicle, set up the bomb, and John was the sort of the last one in there.
He jumped out of the vehicle.
Well,
Yeah.
he was.
I was trailing
Bone Claw was
Bone Claw
coming.
around while they
Yeah.
were getting set up, and then I cruise controlled the truck in, and I leapt out
Yeah.
with the dog,
Dogs.
and then
Bomb goes off.
I tucked behind the building, and then the bomb went off. The
Meanwhile,
gas station went
it's
off.
also important to point out William's strength in the last hour, just his physical
wild.
strength has like taken a weird sharp increase. That
little
suddenly he was
scary.
able to help handle Top Dad to like move Keith's body pretty much by himself at this
I
point.
hadn't keyed those things.
He also
together.
he
he-
like when
yeah.
we jumped out of Suncor Tower, we like left him behind and he like jumped out and like
barehanded it.
yeah barehanded the
repelled
whole
him.
thing.
Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot.
So, and we know for sure
Yeah.
that like a week ago or 3 days ago, that was beyond the scope of his capabilities.
Oh, he's gonna kill us in our sleep.
He's definitely shifting
he's
into something.
nice.
Yo,
He's a
I'm
kind
betting
boy.
adrenaline kicks this all off. So maybe not in our sleep where he's gonna kill us in the heat of battle. He's just gonna Hulk out. and
Yeah?
murder us. That's my Ryan.
That's your Ryan optimism.
player
I
Ryan.
think,
guess.
I think he's gonna, reveal his secret, which is that he's always angry, and it'll be fine.
He's gonna reveal
Okay.
his secret that actually he was never sick all along. He just went there for fun times. you
He's
know?
just super swole all the time.
yeah. He
Okay.
just works out a lot.
Well, let's find out for real. So
Okay.
what we know right now
Oh,
is
boy.
Shane, Ryan, William,
Evie.
and Evie,
And
as
Keith.
well as Keith's unconscious body, are in a Subaru hatchback that they stole from outside the Sheldon Shamir Center.
Is it stealing if it didn't really belong to anyone alive?
Wow.
Oh, I guess it's probably still.
It might have.
You're
been
making
people
some
in the
assumptions.
building.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoops.
So,
They're
so
like,
they,
give us our car back.
they
We're
hotwired
like,
a vehicle, they got in it, and at this point they're like 2 or 3 blocks south of the Husky gas station on 8th
The shell.
Street.
The-
No, it's a Husky.
the empty
I checked
shell.
it out. Oh yeah, the empty,
The empty
the shell of
shell,
what's
yeah,
left.
the
The
Yeah.
shell of the husky.
Yeah. So the gas station,
The husky
the
shell.
bomb
Wait,
worked.
Charlie's a husky.
That was the miracle that ended the last season. The second miracle was that John lived through the bomb because he wasn't
Yeah.
terribly far away when it went
Right.
off. He was able to get through an alleyway to the east, across the street, and behind a building that, of course,
Yeah.
is also like partially reduced to rubble at this point, but somehow not dead. So John is sort of by himself. So we're going to start with John.
Uh-oh.
John, if you remember, of course you remember, it was seconds ago. The gas station blew up. You can't hear anything. Charlie is barking wildly next to you, and all you see is the movement of his mouth, and you hear ringing. The ringing of tinnitus just echoing through your ears. You're disoriented. There's so much rubble around you that the street or the alleyway that you're in doesn't even resemble the alleyway that you entered moments ago. There's smoke. It's dusty. You can't see anything, and there's a faint orange glow to the west from the direction from where you came, which is the gas station that's just blown up.
I would like to check Delta.
Okay, make a roll on your veterinarian skill.
Veterinarian?
Yeah.
Jeez.
So Delta's dog number 2.
Delta is...
John's kind of the hound master that he's
Yeah.
got this whole system of
Remind me how many dogs you have? Is it
I
just
just
the
have
2?
2, Charlie and
Just 2 right
Delta.
Well,
1.5.
So it's
gonna find out how
percentile,
many
and I
you
have
guys
to
know.
roll under my...
Yeah, roll under your skill.
Which I think I have veterinary science.
nat
You do.
1. Nat
Yeah,
1.
don't
He's
do
a
that.
Trained
one.
veterinary
Oh, actually, I want that
professional.
right. 91.
That seems low. Okay, so
No, that's high. 91?
well, I mean that's bad, is what I mean.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So
Poor.
you fail the roll.
What's my skill, actually?
You're checking Delta
68.
for like signs of life, right? So you know that
Yeah.
she's hurt.
This is sad all of a sudden.
You can't really tell. She's not breathing. Can she be resuscitated? You're not really sure. You need equipment. You need instruments. You need access to a clean space to do a proper examination. And more than anything, you need your full faculties. You're totally disoriented right now. Like you're in no capacity, even though it's the only thing you care about right now is saving the life of your animal, one of your last remaining companions. There's nothing that you can do right now.
I hear Charlie, so I know that he's okay. I glance at the fire,
Yeah.
and I want to see.
Okay.
Tell me what I see. Let's
Okay.
just do that.
From the head of the alleyway, you see smoke and ash. It's filling the alleyway like the smoke is. You're right next door to an explosion. The debris from the buildings around you is still falling and crumbling. There's still dust and dirt and smoke all through the air. You can see the glow, but beyond that, like you can't see the road. Do you know what I mean? Like your vision is so impaired.
I'll radio in to these guys.
Okay, you click the radio. What do you say?
You guys, are you there? Where are you?
Does it come out as just like a yell? It's so sad.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's right. 'cause
So
I
the
can't
radio
even hear
clicks on,
myself,
and you hear like the garbled radio of this distorted communication from John, and he's just saying, "Hello, are you there?"
We'll respond.
Yeah.
like-
Hello, John. Is that you? Come in. John.
John,
can't
nothing's
hear.
coming back through the radio. You can't hear anything.
Is there like a light when like?
There's not.
Ooh.
I know because I have the exact radios that I gave you.
Oh no. Okay, I'll just say my hearing's gone. I don't know what happened to that zombie. I can't see him. I can't hear you. I can't see him. I'm right by the gas station, one corner up. Come and get me.
Let's go.
Okay, you guys are like 3
Who's
blocks
driving
south.
right now? Is it me
I
driving?
don't remember who's driving.
It's not John.
It's not me.
It's
Dad.
Will. I think it's
It
Will.
is Will.
I think you said
It's
for
Will.
him to take
Will.
over or someone. I can't
That's
remember who
pretty
it
good.
is. Yeah.
No, it's not.
He's not gonna rip off the steering wheel. It's gonna be fine.
You tried to give it to Evie at one point, but I think
Evie
she
can't drive.
Yeah, well, she tried.
She
She's
can do
14.
whatever she wants.
Evie is incredible.
She's a strong, independent woman.
Okay, so
She's
you guys
also, like,
She's a
15.
child.
are right down
Oh,
here by
great.
the Canadian Tire on 16th.
Where is John? Where? Oh, there's the husky.
Well,
Hey.
you don't know. Here's the husky right here. John says he's across the street, one corner.
That's
up.
where the husky was.
That's
before
the-
it
that's the husky
exploded.
shell.
That's the husky shell.
So same thing. You guys
It's not
look north,
confusing
and
at
what
all.
you see is debris and fire.
Could you pass me the book that
Yeah, 100%.
my stuff's in?
Don't
I
do
don't
it.
remember what book
Don't
it
pass
is.
it to
I
me.
think
Oh,
it's
man.
the second one.
All right, you
I'll look
there.
at that one.
Oh, look at that.
Okay.
Come get me.
Well, go ahead. Head towards there, slowly. All right.
Okay,
I think. Am I in the back?
you're in the back with Keith
that would make sense.
Yeah.
That sounds like
Tom.
something.
because
And
you're the
Ryan?
medical guy.
I'm in the back.
Ryan's-
I might
maybe
be in
Evie's in the
You're in
front. I don't
shotgun.
know.
I think Evie's in the back with,
Oh, okay.
with Shane and Keith.
That's fine then.
So William's driving. He turns the car around slowly and starts heading north at like honestly snail's pace, right? Because at this point there's like big chunks of debris on the road. It's not just like you might hit a zombie or two. Now it's like it's endless, like tank traps, caltrops all over the road of these giant rocks and rubble.
What are we driving? What kind of vehicles is this?
Little
again?
Subaru.
Just pass me the stack.
Great. Okay. All right.
I definitely will roll my window down and have my shotgun like out the window.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same, and I'm looking for John and or Bone Claw.
But you don't have a shotgun.
I will do the same with my sniper rifle.
You're Trondheim Viking. So so your guys are rolling. You're going honestly like
knocking
walking
down
speed,
mailboxes.
but in a car. The things of note. So if you remember before, that zombie activity on the street was pretty wild. Like every block had like 4 or 5 just kind of shambling around, and anytime you'd get close to them, then they'd like collapse on you. But the explosion has done some damage, as you can imagine, to things beyond just buildings. And even though you see bodies lying in the streets, none of them are John, which you know just because he radioed in. Most of them are zombies, and the rest are just unidentifiable masses of meat and flesh and chunks of bone.
Okay.
So
Stay like
so you're not doing the zombie dodging with the car, and as a result of that, William, who is usually a bit of a stress case, is just calmly driving at like 5 kilometers an hour north on 8th Street.
Is that the right direction?
That is the right direction.
Okay.
Yeah. And he knows that because of the rubble and the
If
smoke.
it's the right direction, I'm fine with
He's
him
smart,
going
he's smart.
slow.
It's easy to see that plume of black smoke coming from downtown.
I would
All we do is blow up
love.
gas stations in this game.
This is our favorite thing.
I
radio
would
gas
love to
stations.
message. Oh yeah, that's our second one.
Aw.
We didn't do the first one. The
Syntax.
first episode. The syntax exploded.
That's
Remember?
the best one.
Wow.
My favorite
Call
gas
back.
station in all
Wow,
of
wow,
Calgary.
wow.
Okay, everyone. I want everyone to roll a perception check. Or sorry, not John.
How
Just Shane and
does,
Ryan.
how does
Is
Roll
that-
a d20 and just
Is
tell
it
me
a
what you
20?
get.
a
Yeah.
D20?
Yeah.
My oh my. Okay, it's gonna be fine.
That one.
3.
How'd you do?
That one.
Cool. All right, you keep rolling forward.
What
about
plus 2
Evie?
on perception.
You roll
Uh,
for Evie.
So 5.
Oh, there is perception. Yeah,
yeah.
we have a bonus.
Yeah, there's
Do you have a bonus?
It's a nat one. I'm not even gonna.
Plus
bother.
2.
Yeah, he didn't. He
Alright.
didn't make it. So you guys
No,
are rolling
it's
north,
plus 2.
and
If.
as you roll forward on 8th Street, you see the plume of black smoke coming up from what's left of the gas station. So the explosion took out like all the buildings south of it are, the facades of them are destroyed and damaged. Most of them are like at least partially standing, but the damage is profound. So in the meantime, it's not just the explosion, right? The gas station's on fire still. There's still a lot of fuel there that didn't burn off in the explosion. And it's just a huge pillar of orange, red, black. And out of the bottom of that pillar of fire, you see something move.
No. Okay.
He
What's the plan?
Remind me, do I have any drones with me at the moment? I have Top Bot. Do I have anything else?
I don't think you have anything
Pretty
else.
sure
I
you
think that's
have
the only one.
Top Bot. As far as I can remember.
Top Bot's the one you used to brutally murder that scientist, right?
Okay, enough.
Yeah, maybe.
He's a different man. That was years ago.
That was 2 years ago.
That's crazy that this was 2 years ago.
Okay.
No.
That was like the best foghorn I've ever heard.
John, you're disoriented, but
Yeah.
you notice Charlie because you're so attuned to him. Even though you can't hear him, you see that his barking, which at first was wild and like all over the place. He wasn't barking at anything specific. He was just barking. Now he's barking towards the head of the alley, and you can see his ears are down, his fur is up, and he's like rigid and angry and growling. And honestly, you see all the telltale signs of like anxious Charlie. He's not like confident, ready to fight something Charlie that's going to save lives and do things.
Boy.
He's afraid. He's terrified, and he's waiting for you to tell him it's time to leave now.
Okay, I want to make sure that he's fastened on to me still, that the clip is clipped good.
The clip is not clipped good. So
Okay.
he's
I'll hold
being
I'm gonna hold
obedient
the
and he's
leash.
there. But no, in the midst of all the explosion, something must have tugged and the clip itself broke from your belt.
Dang it. Okay, that's okay. I'll hold him. I'll hold him back with one hand. I'm going to look at where he's looking, though. I would like to see what he's barking at.
Okay. You see at the base of, or at the head of the alley, at the base of this mass of smoke and dust and rubble, you see movement. And that's really all it is. It's movement in smoke. It's movement in fog. You just see something sort of shift through. It's if you were less attuned to your surroundings, you might think that it was just a shadow from the smoke, but it was something more than that.
Oh, okay, I'm just going to try to stand up, like super weary, groggily, get up. I'm going to like use Charlie as like a support as I'm like totally blasted here. And just hobble my way sort of away from that. Please take me the opposite direction of whatever that is.
Okay.
Just keep going down the alley, I guess.
Okay, so
I'm also going to be trying doors, if there's any of these doors that might open in any of these buildings.
Okay, yeah. So the building that you're next to is actually like an apartment tower.
Ooh.
And the base of it is like kind of all like floor to ceiling glass, which of course at this point is floor to ceiling. There's
shattered.
nothing there.
Yeah,
So so you can get in that building, easy squeezy.
But then he could also probably fit in there too. I'm looking for a place I could get into that isn't accessible to the behemoth, but you know what? I will go in there. I'm going to go in there, yeah. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to go up, try to get up a floor and try to get a vantage point down to that gas station.
Okay, cool. So
If
you
they
skip in. The stairwell, which would have been locked, there's been enough damage to the structure of the building that parts of like the door frames are all like crooked and like things are like questionably architecturally sound at this point.
Yes.
So the door's ajar enough that you can like pry it open after some effort and get up the stairs, and you find a balcony on the second floor.
Oh, sweet.
And as you
Okay.
step out onto the balcony, you're a little bit above that dust and smoke because everything's settling now, right? And you look down into the smoke, and you can see it's definitely Boneclaw. He's right there at the very epicenter of that explosion, but something's different now. So, yeah, he was hurt. He was hurt bad. He was in the middle of a gas station explosion. You don't just walk away from that. He's missing his entire right arm. His right eye, which you remember was blinded from the sniper shot
No,
earlier?
I magnum
Or was that?
shot,
Oh,
yeah.
you magnum shot, yeah. So that his right eye is still blinded, and you can see that he's not moving with the sense of awareness that you're used to from him. Usually it's laser focus and just
Okay.
destroying everything in his sight. He is regaining his composure. And as he stands up, you see as well that he's charred, black, and on fire. And the flames are consuming him. He's taking damage from that. He's like, if you can maintain that, he's going to continue to hurt from that. And you might be able to use that to your advantage.
Oh, jeez.
In the meantime, though, it's like the most terrifying thing you've ever seen. He's already like 14 feet tall, lumbering, hulking mass of bone and flesh and just angry claws and teeth. And now he's this charred black flaming demon of just terrible
Nightmares.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. It says I have an M416.
Yep.
Do I have that on me?
Yeah, you have that on you. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I've ever used that gun, but I should.
It's because you're always
should
driving.
have it.
You have it like slung on your back, but
Okay.
you're always driving. So
Then
you
I
always,
would like
have
to
it with
start taking some shots, I think. Actually, let me radio in these. Oh, my hearing's still bad?
you. Your hearing is terrible right now.
Dang it.
It's like you've been
so
to punk
annoying.
shows, you've been to rock shows, you finish the concert, you go home, you try to fall asleep. It's like that
Okay, yeah.
turned up to 11. So it's like on steroids. All you hear is like Christmas bells.
But that sucks.
Yeah.
Though. Okay, I'll still radio them and just tell them where I am. I hopped in the apartment building right beside the corner where I was. I'm up a floor.
Do we see what he's
Okay.
talking about?
Also,
You guys-
phone clouds around.
You guys roll up the
Again.
street just as that radio transmission comes in from John. You get close enough that enough of the debris settles that you see a shadow of that. So you're looking through the film of smoke and dirt and dust that's still settling at the ground at the street level, but you see this flaming, hulking black mass of just pure anger and rage and terror hoist itself up in front of you.
In front of us? How far out is it?
You're less than a block away, so you're like right here. I'm pointing at the map. So this is the.
Okay.
So where am I then in relation to that?
So you're this building here,
Oh, I'm
right? You're
right
directly
in
across
there?
the street. Yeah. So you see John take position on the
Do
second.
you see him?
Yeah, you can see John on the second
I
story
let you know
balcony,
where I was.
just to the east. Take position on the
I'm
balcony
gonna
and
start
take aim with
shooting.
his rifle.
I'm gonna start trying to get the zombie's
Mhm.
legs to slow it down so it can stay in the fire longer
Very
and not
smart.
get to me and my fleshy body that it will eat.
Everybody roll initiative.
Is Bunkla in the fire?
Oh!
Like
He's standing
fire?
in the fire
Okay.
and he's on fire.
Initiative is just a D20.
Just
You
D20,
add your
yeah.
initiative.
Oh, am I in my home
I have
terrain?
bad initiative.
Yes, you are.
4.
Okay, cool.
I got 0. so,
13
Got
then.
0?
Yeah, I got plus 0.
Yeah,
You rolled
what?
13?
13?
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
if you remember this, but I picked no physical things at
You're
all.
the tech guy. Isn't
I
your
think-
IQ like through the roof or something?
Ah, it's 23.
That's huge.
What was
that's
yours, John?
insane. My IQ or my?
No, your
I got
initiative.
5.
All right.
I specifically
Oh,
was
and I have
like,
to roll for
I will
Charlie
die
as
in a
well.
fight.
Not that it'll matter too much.
We're gonna for the ease of going through this.
Okay.
He'll go when you go. So
Oh, perfect.
you'll go with
Easy.
him first, and then go with you.
He's not gonna do much.
So
That's right.
He will.
Did you leave Delta down there? Or did you like?
No, Delta's with me. That's way too
I'm
small.
Okay.
worried about him.
okay, John. You see, sorry, not John. Shane. You see John take aim with his rifle, and you have an opportunity to do something before he takes his first shot.
Okay, I'm just gonna say to William is driving, right?
That's right.
And John's in the front.
Ryan's
No,
in front.
Ryan's-
Or
Ryan's
sorry,
in
I
front.
mean Ryan's in the front of the side.
My
Wow.
character's name is Ryan.
If you ever confuse us again, Shane.
Didn't we do that a lot?
shoot me.
I feel like that happened.
I
a
was
lot.
always
Brandon
calling
was
you
always you.
Shane
Shane
and you
and
Ryan.
Ryan.
That's
That's
right.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Okay. I'm gonna say to everybody, I'm gonna be like, somebody needs to get Top Dad or Keith out of here. I don't say Top Dad. That's weird. Somebody
You
needs to
no
get
longer
Keith
have
out
a
of
car.
here.
No.
I'm assuming all the cars in this area are toast.
Oh, totally. 100%.
Also, the
Nothing
truck,
drivable.
Remember, the truck I was using got shot.
Into the thing.
Well, also, it's
Yeah, it took a sniper
It's
rifle
also
round to
gone.
the engine block, and it's not
Yeah.
moving anymore either. It
It
started
also
sputtering. You
was
had to abandon it.
in the gas
No,
station
it ran it.
explosion.
I ran it.
Oh, yeah,
That's it.
and yeah.
I was thinking that too. I
It was
like,
fine until then.
The
though.
shotgun blasted it all.
I'm gonna say somebody needs to get Keith out of here.
Okay.
Somebody
Roll
drive
out.
out. I'm gonna open the door of the car. We're
Shane,
going like 5.
as you
kilometers
do
an
that,
hour.
you notice that your girl Evie is catatonic. She's in the back seat,
She's in
looking
shock.
straight forward, and she's not moving. You can't even tell if she's breathing, but she's like pale and like just not responsive at all.
I was like, Willie, get them out of here, and I'm gonna open the door and get out and fire at Bone Claw.
All right.
Whoa.
So, give you cinematic advantage for that.
Whoa.
Go ahead and roll a d20.
Okay. With my sniper
It's
rifle.
not
Why is
much.
it so low?
I know, Art.
Just
I don't
do
know
it.
what
happened to this?
That's just your bonus to hit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you
Why is
Yeah,
it so
that's
low?
all he gets.
The
It's
bounded
true.
accuracy of this thing is
Oh my
not
Just
good.
believe
Goodness,
it.
shooting
Believe
is,
it.
is
Believe
like
it.
the
It's
worst.
15
Okay.
total.
that hits. Okay, roll damage.
Sick. Okay, cool.
Called
cool,
shots
cool.
are like super.
Called
different, too,
called
right?
shots are way
Man, I
good.
didn't bring my usual.
But then,
Oh,
like,
I still
way
have
harder
enough dice.
also.
Okay, cool. All right, we go. Ready?
Oh yeah, D6 is
So
what we
I
roll.
don't
Like
think
a
you brought the
D6.
book that
I brought all the books.
I'm in Hell Follow. I didn't see Hell
19.
Follow.
19 damage from the sniper rifle.
I've got the
19
PDF,
damage.
so I'm just reading the PDF.
Okay.
19 damage.
Okay. Bone Claw
What's that?
takes the hit. You see like a whole chunk of his shoulder like get removed. Like you're shooting high caliber rounds, right? This isn't like a small 9mm round that hits him. You shoot him with a sniper rifle and a chunk of his shoulder like flies off. It is charred flesh. He's weaker. He's damaged and he's like he's still lumbering around. He still hasn't totally regained his composure, but that strike is enough to capture his attention and he looks right at you. And you see him reach down into the pile of rubble next to him and like fling like a shotgun blast of like boulder-sized pieces of debris and rock.
Great.
You can roll the dodge or you can just sit there and take it.
No, I'm not gonna take it. We can
Take a change.
It's a good move. It's a good move.
I stand and take it. That's what
I'm
I
really good
do.
at dodging. Apparently, actually, it's looking like. Why is my dodging so good?
It
24.
needs to be pretty good. He rolled a 19, so.
Ooh,
Oh,
boy.
24?
Yeah.
Okay, you dodge. You barely make your way around. This is like Millennium Falcon through the asteroid field level of dodging here.
She's
So
never been hotter.
I mean,
that's not true.
if he'd hit me, I would have been significantly hotter, and it wouldn't have been
Oh,
good.
In a
good
different
one.
way.
John, you're up on the balcony. You're ready to take a shot.
Yeah, I'm taking a shot. I was just looking up the damage for an M416 or whatever it is.
15.
Oh, I'm not up yet. Though.
Yep.
I think
I'm up now?
You're up.
Okay, he should be
13.
up. I only rolled 5 for initiative. What did you have me down as?
Oh, maybe I got it backwards. I thought
You
you
did.
didn't. You roll a 0?
Oh,
No,
I just
he
had
had a
0
0
2
in.
in it.
That's why I said
My
that to him, too. I was
apologies.
like,
I
you
had
got
it backwards. My bad. Sorry.
Because he rolled a 13 on the die, and then he said he had 0, and I was like, you have a
I have a minus
13
13 in initiative.
Okay, Ryan.
I my dexterity.
Shane's just exited the vehicle. Evie's catatonic in the back seat, and William is getting ready to like turn the car around to split with Keith.
What do you do?
Remind me how many ham radios we have.
3.
Who has them?
So you
I
have
have one.
John
I think
has
Shane
one.
was holding another one.
We had 4, and I destroyed one. Correct.
Yes, you destroyed one
Okay,
in
cool.
order to make the bomb for the gas station.
I am going to unclip my ham radio and throw it to Evie. I know she's like catatonic. She's
Hit her in
probably
the face.
she's probably gonna get hit by it, and that's all right. I might shock her
You
out
want
of
to
it.
snap her out of it, yeah?
And I'm also gonna jump out of the car and die.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so super epic cinematic moment until you realize that the car's only moving like 5 kilometers an hour.
I still like.
It's not like
face plant.
it's not the
about it.
ninja roll off
Yeah.
of like the Wild West train moving at like full speed, but it still looks pretty good. So you jump out of the car, and the moment that you do, like William's on it, like he gets the signal. It's his turn to get the heck out of there with catatonic Evie and
Good boy.
totally unconscious Keith.
Okay. I have a bad question for you. One you're gonna hate.
Love it.
I have the ability to
Annoying
make
question.
So bad.
explosives.
Love it.
Small
So
ones.
Love it.
And it says they're about the size of a water bottle.
Okay.
I also have like cans of spray paint, which I know can be explosive. I'm thinking they
Yeah.
wouldn't be as effective as the small ones.
Sure.
But would I be able to improvise one and throw it at Boneclaw? He's in fire.
So
it'd be
yes,
pretty easy.
but
to-
it'll take you 1d4 melee rounds.
1d4.
That's not bad.
Would
you
I?
only have 4, though. So don't roll
I'm trying
4.
to remember. Top bot, I think, is able to like shoot in a direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even one of your actions.
Yeah, you can shoot
So
zombies
can I
or
do
scientists.
top bot shoot? I'll
You can
kill
shoot at innocents, you can shoot at
I'll shoot at a
guilty.
chain. I can't.
do
I'm
everyone?
mad. This is back. So can I shoot at top bot shoot top bot? Shoot Boneclaw with
Bone
top
Claw with
bot.
top.
Too many names.
And I'm
Shoot
gonna
the zombie
improvise.
with your drone.
That sound right?
Is what you're trying
Yeah.
to say.
Cool.
Okay, so first I want you to roll your d4 for how long this is going to take
One,
you.
guys. One. This is the one time we want a low roll. 2.
Two. That's not
Okay,
bad. Hey,
then
that's,
I'll
that's
take
the
it.
second best
Also,
option.
every time you roll percentile, you're looking for a low roll. Just so you're aware of that.
I'll fight.
This is the
Okay.
one
Cool.
time,
Okay,
Brandon.
What do you want me to do next?
Okay, so roll to strike with top bot.
Top bot. Oh, has 2 actions.
That's
There you go.
good.
Small fairy.
It's a small fairy.
It's a +1/+1.
There you go.
Natural 20.
Oh, what? Okay, roll damage and
I love
double it.
Top-Bot. A 9mm does
9mm. I'll tell you,
3d6.
it's actually 3d6.
So do I double that? Do I roll twice? Or just roll once?
You don't roll twice, just roll once and double it.
Yeah, that's how we've been doing it.
8, 16.
Okay.
Plus
How much?
1.
16 plus
I
1?
think I get +1. I think that's why I have +1 written twice.
Okay,
So I got
that makes
+1,
sense.
+1. So
Plus
I'm
1
gonna
to hit,
call it.
plus 1 damage.
Also silenced. So
So it was
it's not
really,
super-
really quiet, and John couldn't hear it at all.
John,
Not
I
even
hear it.
Okay.
To be fair, I can't even hear
All right,
my
well.
dog barking beside me.
Okay, and then, sorry, just really quick before we move on, how many attacks per melee does everybody have?
5.
There should be an
Shane and I
AP.
have 5. Ryan has 4.
Where is that? Where do you? Oh, yep, that's
Thanks,
true.
John.
Evie also has 4.
Okay.
I think this only has 2.
Will, who knows? 1,000?
Well,
Maybe more.
Will ain't here. So
Maybe
keep going.
more than 1,000.
Okay, John.
Me, I take a shot. I don't really cover my ears because
Why
they're already
bother?
dead anyways.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I don't roll damage first? You actually roll a hit. That's how this game
That's
works.
right.
Okay,
That's pretty
15
good.
plus
I'll take
1, 16.
That's a hit.
Yes. Eat this. Oh, eat.
You're going to need that.
Eat the Eat this, zombie. Oh, okay.
That's a lot of
9,
threes.
11 plus 2. 13.
Sure. Okay, and then...
Sure.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so
You think I'm making it up?
So again, everyone's been able to notice this at this point, except for the possible exception of Ryan, who's like definitely a little bit busy with his attention on the bomb that he's building. In the meantime, though, you, just like Shane, noticed that when you shot Boneclaw, he's not just absorbing bullets like he used to. Like he was a sponge before. I remember you lit him up over by the armory or wherever you were fighting him before.
We saw
and,
the
like,
MSC
he just
unleashing on him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he was
Taking
just
him down.
taking bullets and cutting things in half. And this time, every time you shoot him, you see chunks fly off of him.
We can
Right.
do it.
Chunky.
So, and again, his right arm is gone. He's only got his left arm.
Okay.
And
I wanted to try and slow him down with the shots. I don't know how that works, but I'm going for the legs.
Cool.
Try to
When you
blast
build
something.
something.
called shots have to happen first.
Yeah.
So that was just a body shot.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm just letting you know what I'm going to do in the future.
Okay, cool.
Someday.
Shane, it's back to you.
It's back to me. I
Yeah.
would like to move. I would like to run a little bit like
You'd like to
wide,
range.
like away, like to the opposite. Yeah, there's a map.
Here,
there's
look,
a map
there-
here
there's
that
minis.
we can use.
Unfortunately,
I would like to move over here.
Yeah.
I meant to
Okay,
bring
I'm here with Char
a
Char.
big old giant mini for him, but I
Char.
left it in my
Headphones.
box.
I
Char.
love this one. This is
Whoa.
my favorite. Remember his
That's
little
a good
butt
one.
cracking?
He's
you know?
way bigger than that, but that's what I have on hand.
We
For
have
the viewers.
minis for the viewers of their ears. The ear
So,
viewers.
William
I think we call them.
And
Describe in
Evie
detail.
are,
The buck.
for all intents and purposes, they
The
are
butt
hiding.
crack.
This miniature is in a hospital gown, and his butt is showing. Okay, wait. Where? So he's here. Where Ryan and I are getting out of the car,
Yeah, like right there.
Honestly,
Okay.
the zombie's kind of cute.
and this is the
You
road
can't
here.
do this. We're married.
He's so cute.
This is
Look
the
at that.
streets.
Jonathan is.
I just put myself there, but I don't know where I would be
Let's
in
just-
relation. Move these guys out of the way, all right?
Let's
Brandon's drawing a map.
Here's some streets.
Yeah.
I think that's the song we used to sing every time you drew a map.
Did we sing a song?
No, that
There
was
was
made
no
up.
song.
We should
I was
start
like,
though.
did I forget
I like
everything
it.
about
I
this
like when
game?
we
We just
sing
make
songs.
things up on
This
the
is
fly.
just rough to keep track of things.
The
but-
answer is I
This is
roughly
me?
there.
everything about
No, no, you're sort of more up here.
Boom. Watch me.
Smart.
Yeah,
But
but
I'm on the balcony.
You're up in
Yeah,
it.
but you're on the
you're
balcony,
level.
exactly. So-
On
And
another
this is
level.
The husk of a husky.
And sorry,
The husk of a
car-
husky.
Is William
No,
going?
this is a husky.
William's already turned around.
He's going
This
this
is
way.
the
Yeah,
shell
he
of
didn't
a
bother to
husky.
do a 3-point turn. He pulled into the rubble on the left hand of the street and like almost high centered the Subaru, backed back out and screeched,
yeah.
and he's screeching away right now.
Where is he going? He's leaving?
Yeah.
He's
we told him
ducking
to
out
leave.
of the line of combat
We need
with your
Evie.
I
two
want him to leave.
catatonic.
He's catatonic.
We need.
John doesn't
I
know
mean,
that.
I'm not there. I'm
Catch
not
up to
there.
him.
fair.
Give
I'm
her
not
a ham
there.
radio.
Shane.
Yeah, I'm just gonna head over here,
I'll call it.
kind of thing,
Okay,
We'll see what happens.
Call her
and
beeper. Call her reach.
stop here, kind of at the corner for a sec, take another shot,
Okay,
and then
sure.
try to like back up a bit.
okay.
Back
You're
it
gonna have a -2 to hit just because you're moving and shooting as much as you are.
Good, it'll be a +1 on the roll.
Oh yeah, he can't shoot then move.
No, he can, but he's getting it all done in one action. So
So
each,
fell swoop.
yeah,
Do it.
16.
that's pretty good. I'll take that. So that's gonna be a hit. How much damage?
Oh, whoa.
So
I
that's
forgot
good, that's
that
good.
he
His
does
sniper
that.
rifle.
That's
is
way good.
insane.
5,
The problem is
11,
that he never
22,
hits.
25. 25
That's
damage.
the ish.
Okay. You see the same thing. You hit him, a chunk flies off, and man, he is fixated on you. You know,
Oh,
John's
gosh.
shooting him too, but like it's a bee sting compared to a bullet wound over here. So He's like right at you, and you see him. He like frees his legs from the rubble.
John, you're supposed to be shooting those.
And he sprints. He sprints right at you.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
so
he's so fast.
he jumps out of the rubble in a stream of just like flame and smoke trailing behind him. And Ryan, you have the best view on this. He's just screaming towards Shane as fast as he can. It's gonna take like his whole action to get this far.
Oh, good.
So he's not at Shane, but he's like right there.
Yo,
Ryan, what do you got?
Sketchy.
What do I got?
We're in
Yeah.
trouble.
So round 2.
Yeah.
You're still making a bond. No, this is not round 2. Sorry.
It's going to take 2 full
rounds.
Oh,
So-
I thought you said two. I thought you said melee too. Oh.
Yeah, so a melee round is like 15 seconds, traditionally.
Yeah,
But
it's
in that round you have
Will he be able to move
5
again by
actions.
then?
Yes,
Oh,
you
yeah.
will.
He's
100%.
got probably more actions than we do.
But you still can do. You can still take another action with top bot this round. Because
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just scary because if he gets closer to Shane, then the bomb's a lot less.
Oh,
Useful.
totally. Well, it's collateral damage.
Yeah, I will. I mean, I'll shoot again. I don't think I can do a called shot with top bot. That feels a little.
You had
too-
onboard targeting, remember?
I do.
You do, yeah.
But I feel like I feel like my full attention is on, and I feel like I have to tell top bot to like.
Hi. Oh, okay.
So I'm just
Everyone
gonna
say
be-
goodnight to Wesley.
Good night,
Wesley.
That's gonna be
Little chub.
oh what?
a 6.
You have to roll higher, I think. You have to roll
That
higher.
is a miss.
I've heard that rolling high is good.
It's good, yeah.
Unless
Usually.
you're rolling
What?
skills.
Just try
Yeah,
it.
unless you're rolling skills or a D4.
Or a D4.
That was the one time.
John,
Yeah, that
you're
was
up in the
actually-
tower and you're losing your position on
Crap.
on
Jumping in the street.
top zone.
Top down?
Top zone.
Bone club.
Phone clock.
Too many tops.
So you're still
I
still
just
above,
went up
and you still
there.
have a shot if you want to take it. You're losing
I do.
it.
I also want to radio quick to Shane and say.
Okay.
Wait, do I even see? I wouldn't even see
You
Shane.
can't even
right?
see Shane. Yeah.
John,
I see Ryan, though.
You see Ryan.
John, you only got one shot. Do not miss your chance. Don't blow this opportunity.
If you sing more, we have to copyright. Or, I mean, we have to do
That was
I
paraphrased.
literally don't know what you're
Mom
talking about right
spaghetti.
now.
something about most spaghetti. All right, I'm going to shoot him then. And I'm going to shoot his leg.
Okay.
Did you hear me call that?
I did. I heard it.
What does that mean? It gets called shot again?
Just roll it.
All right, boom.
Hey!
Ooh, it's
Oh,
19.
that's good. Okay, we'll allow that.
I want to hit his
I'll roll,
leg.
but I know what his bonuses are right now, and you're fine.
I am also.
I use my
afraid.
dice to show that I'm elevated. So
Okay.
I don't. I had to get more.
Is that what it's for?
That's what it's for.
The dice are full.
Whoa.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
good
Oh,
rolls.
it's 12.
21.
Is that right?
Or
So that's
21.
10,
Full
16.
prone.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Um,
all
plus,
right?
plus two more
Plus
damage.
2.
Oh, that's-
23.
And I
was-
want to
that
hit
was
his
not-
leg.
Now he's dead.
He only had 3 hit points.
Okay,
so-
you see. Okay, you hit him in the knee, and it's his right knee. He falters. He stumbles to the ground, and he doesn't just get back up right away, which is
yes.
what you
Okay.
normally be used to. In the meantime, Charlie is chomping at the bit. He's trying to jump over the balcony right now. I know you're on the second floor, but he is not content to just sit there and wait it out.
You want to have both dogs die in one day?
No, I don't want both dogs to die in one day, but I will like aim him at the stairs. I don't know.
You turn him around.
I want to turn around and aim him to the stairs and say,
Okay.
"Sick him, boy."
Help me. Do you have like an animal handling something
I do,
skill?
yeah. Probably.
Okay. Roll
Animal husbandry. Oh wait, breed dogs.
Nope.
Yeah,
that's
this
not-
is breed dogs.
You're like, go breed.
Go breed.
Okay, if you give him the command, he'll do it.
Okay, I do that.
Okay, you let him go. He sprints out the stairs, or sprints down the stairs and disappears.
Okay.
You don't see him.
Okay. We'll see.
And then you
We'll
fall
see
to
what
your
happens. I'm sad, but I mean, if it's Charlie or Shane, I guess it's Shane.
Wow.
Barely.
But it's
I really felt
close.
I get it.
It was almost a tie. Don't worry,
If
Shane.
it's Topbot or Shane.
Your drone or Shane? Anyways, that's my
Okay.
second.
I
That's
think
my second melee action.
Shane,
I get 5.
Wait, oh, we're back at me again?
back at you again.
Holy
That's how this game
combat.
works. It's actually like a circle. We just go around
okay,
and around.
okay.
He's coming right for you. John's bought you some time with the most recent shot. You didn't see it, but you saw him stumble. You saw him like fall to the ground, and like his knee's damaged.
Sure.
He's made of tissue and sinew, just like everything else. And for whatever reason, probably the fire and the explosion, he's a lot more vulnerable now. So that tissue, that damage, is going to be enough to impair him somewhat. It's not going to save you yet.
Wow.
I remember I had what the heck
Like
was
that?
it? I remember I had
So
a thing
ominous.
where I could climb buildings.
Climbing is your climbing
Yeah,
skill?
climb.
Right here, climbing.
Right there.
Expert.
Climbing expert.
73%.
I'm an expert.
Expert.
I'm gonna like try to like parkour my way up the side of this building over here.
That's so
Okay.
tight.
Whatever it is.
Make,
That's the tightest
make a climbing
tightness,
roll.
man.
2
Roll it.
d10.
Okay, here we go. You ready for this, folks?
And you're rolling low.
This is the one time that I want to roll.
This is the one time you want to roll, though, yeah.
I rolled low enough.
55.
55
That's a
out of
success.
73.
Okay, so you get your footing and you start your way up the building. You're
Oh.
definitely still within grabbing range of something that's 16 feet tall, but he's not at you yet. Thank goodness for that. In the meantime, he's got to use his action to reorient himself. And you see him. You know, you're busy climbing a building, but you see him over there, and he like shifts his weight from the damaged leg onto his good leg, and then you see him sort of like try to reset. Like he has some awareness about what's going on with his own
He's scared.
tissue.
Oh, this
He's
guy
so
was-
smart.
He
Yeah.
reset his
Oh,
knee.
because
He like he's like
Joel Jacobson.
yeah, he's John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith.
No,
John Jacob
that's-
Jingleheimer
it's
Schmidt,
Joel. You guys.
Joel
So,
Jacob Jingleheimer.
he
He
Smith.
resets
That's right.
it, and then he moves at you some more.
Why
doesn't
does
get
he
very
do that?
far.
Why would he do that to me?
You're on this building or this building?
This one. I wanted to get like a cross.
Okay,
Yep.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good. So, yeah, so he moves, he's coming at you, but it took him a second to sort of readjust and then get on his way again. But once he starts
5
moving,
feet
you can bet that he'll be right next to you and hurry.
Am I 5 feet up?
You are 5 feet up. Yeah, because you
Boom.
made one roll.
See?
No,
That's why I
sorry,
put it on
10
a
feet.
5.
10 feet.
10 feet up.
Oh,
10 feet.
10
Well,
feet
this
up.
will be times 2 then.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
That's 5
Easy.
times 2.
Perfect.
Okay,
5 times 2
so
is 10.
Ryan,
Oh shoot!
I guess you're out of actions with top.
top.
I
Did
was
you
just double
use it?
checking
Top
that
actions?
in my
Sure.
thing, but yeah, because I'm trying to find where this 2 actions comes from. But
Yeah, that is
I
weird.
So, like,
assume
that's just the
void though?
stats that they have.
I just was trying to find. it
Oh,
in the
I see.
book.
Gotcha.
I assume that he's done, and I'm
And you're tinkering.
doing
Okay.
my Animal Crossing.
Okay. John.
You're playing Animal Crossing right
Do you
now?
know, like,
how busy we are?
Yeah.
You
I'll-
play
I'll-
Animal Crossing, but
you
like,
wouldn't
when you're
get it.
tinkering something, it's like
It's just like you have a hammer and
So
there's.
you guys, he
Oh,
found a
that's-
shiny Charmander or something.
That's
This is
not
a
even
different
that's a different game.
I'm trying to keep up, okay?
Charmander, man.
I don't even know.
That's Pokemon
Come
Crossing.
on, Dad.
Pokemon Crossing.
All right, what am I doing? I'm gonna get
What
down
are you
because
doing?
obviously I can't see him anymore.
Okay,
I couldn't
yep,
shoot
Boneclaw
Ryan.
disappears around the corner.
Right.
Ryan is in clear sight if you're really aching for it.
If I move my full movement, do I still not get a shot on him by running down the stairs and out? Probably not. Right?
Down the stairs and out, you won't get a.
Okay, then I want to use my action. Can you move and use an action at the same time? It's been a while.
So yes, you can.
I want to reload
If
my
you're
gun.
trying to steady something like big, like a sniper rifle,
Take a penalty.
You can
obviously,
take
like
an
it.
aimed shot too. I forgot about that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But
an
I want
aim
to
shot.
reload if I can do
An
that.
aim shot takes
Just
2
to
of
fill
your
up my-
actions.
Cartridge.
Okay. Yep. You can
Just
reload.
put those bullets back in that I fired
Okay,
out.
so you move and reload, and you're going stairs away, or you're jumping over the balcony, or are you trying to reorient to like this side of the building?
Oh, that's what I totally had in mind the whole time. I'm gonna go over here and try to shoot from top building
Okay.
to down
building.
You
building.
said top building?
Yeah, top floor. I meant to say.
Top building.
I don't know if I get all the way there, but that's my.
Yeah,
goal.
you'll get all the way to the window and reloaded.
The glass is probably shattered there too.
You're absolutely
Oh,
right.
yeah,
It is.
great.
You're across the
It's
street from
actually
the biggest
thicker
If
than
explosion.
not, I would have put it out anyway.
Yeah. Perfect.
All right, Charlie's.
Okay,
turn.
so Charlie, Ryan, you're standing on the street still, and from like down the street from the building that you saw John shooting at Boneclaw from, you see Charlie screaming out the front of the building and charging towards Boneclaw.
It's not good.
He takes a
Not
leap
good.
and jumps at him, and that's the
Charles.
attack. That's a hit. So Charlie jumps through the air, latches onto the back of Boneclaw, and like just his entire face just like sinks into the mass
should I
of
roll
like
damage?
charred flesh. It's
Gross.
like
Charred.
ribs on a barbecue. Just
That's
stuff
about
is
it.
just
Oh.
peeling off,
Ugh.
and you can see like
This is
underneath
cooked.
the parts, just like the oil and the sweat and the like the meat of what's left of him just peeling off of like totally clean bones.
Ew.
Mm.
Should I roll
He'll be a
damage?
skeleton.
Yeah, you roll.
Acid, fat,
Salt.
salt.
Should I? Okay, 3 damage.
Go Charles.
Chuck.
Charles.
Chucky.
He gets 3 attacks for melee, so we'll remember that.
Yep.
Sometime.
More than my robot.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. He's still a sentient being, so.
Shane,
So you just wait till my next update.
you're
Oh,
scrambling
they
up the side of the
would've
building. You've got Boneclaw behind you, and
Crop top
he's
top.
gaining on you fast.
Here's the thing. I want to get higher, but I also don't want to leave Charlie just to fend up for himself.
To be clear, your attention was a little fixated on what you're
That's
about.
true.
You
All right.
probably
You're literally
didn't
10
see
feet
the
up.
Charlie.
Good call. Good call. Come on, get higher. Okay, here we go.
Drop
Get
the
high.
Trondheim on him.
Climbing expert. Ready?
Shane, get high.
Nope, I fall. 92.
92,
Okay.
dude.
Roll again to see if you fall. That's just you didn't make forward.
Yeah, you didn't make
momentum.
your climb.
15.
Okay, you didn't. You started to scramble up, and your foot slipped on like the side of the stucco on the side of the building, and you fell back down to where you were, but you were miraculously able to just catch on to the little handholds that you were at, sort of above this doorway.
It's a miracle.
Cool.
We need all of them.
All we can get.
Boneclaw, in the meantime, is livid. But you hear a sound echo from him that you haven't heard before, and it's one that signifies pain. It's half growl, half scream, half like whimper. That something hurts, something's wrong, and you see him like whirl around, and he's trying to like get at Charlie, who's like just bring his face into like honestly, this is a straight up barbecue for Charlie. He's having a great old time. It's a
I
summer.
hope he's not
summer
like
afternoon.
swallowing this.
I don't know.
Trying to itch
Dang it.
the itch on his back.
Yeah,
I
it's
get
like those
it.
super buff dudes at the gym.
Exactly,
They can't
and that's
reach
exactly the
them.
situation he's in. He can't really do anything to get him off, so he's trying to like throw his momentum, like throw his weight hard enough to use the momentum to fling Charlie off of his back, and
Charizard.
it doesn't work. So Charlie's still fixed on him.
Okay.
Charlie, of course, is alarmed. Like he probably doesn't know.
like, "Oh."
He got in too deep. He might not know exactly what he's doing. There's nothing we can do about that right now. Ryan, you're tinkering away. John.
All right.
You're at the balcony, the south-facing balcony of the building,
Okay,
now,
I'm
and you can
gonna-
see below you. You can see you've got a clear shot on Boneclaw, except that he's got a Charlie on his back, so you can hit him. But if you roll poorly, if you don't make a good attempt at it, then there is a reasonable likelihood that you could hit your
Good
dog.
boy.
I'm gonna just like sling the M16 onto my back and pull out Maggie, my Magnum, because it has better accuracy. It's closer now. I'm just gonna try and do a headshot
Okay.
Shot.
with the Magnum gun. Meows.
Uh-oh.
7.
Natural 7.
Nice. That is a miss.
Is he? Okay.
What I want you to do now is I want you to roll another d20 to see if you accidentally hit Charlie.
Natural 20. Oh,
crit on
close
the
to
dog.
natural 20.
Charlie's fine.
Natural 19. Okay.
So it's
Thank goodness.
a swing and a miss.
That would've been very sad.
The bullet leaves another gaping hole in the concrete that just disappears into the camouflage of the destroyed rubble around it, and but Charlie's fine. Shane, you have one action left.
Okay, I'm gonna try and climb it again. I
Climb
guess,
it.
right? That's what I'm doing.
Rock and roll. Oh yeah.
11.
Yeah, you climb it.
That's really good. How high can I get with 11?
You get onto the second story balcony.
Yeah, I freaking do.
So you get up and over the balcony if you want to, or if you want to keep going up, you can
No,
stay.
I'd like to stay on
Okay.
the balcony.
Okay, so you jump up onto the balcony, and you're once again on solid ground. Keeping in mind that Boneclaw is tall, he's like 14 feet tall. You're not that far above him.
Yeah.
An honest jump could probably
yeah.
probably get him into
And
like
we've seen him jumping.
fighting range. But in the meantime, you're definitely quite a bit safer than you are, and you also have the opportunity to like run through the building, which is going to slow him down quite a lot as well.
Right.
So, John, you've got one.
Back to me?
Or sorry, no, it's Boneclaw's turn.
Yeah, I was like, Boneclaw's out of action?
So sorry, he's
Thank goodness.
he's trying to rock and roll Charlie off his back again, and this time he just like gives up and falls backwards. Charlie gets sort of an opportunity to dodge out of the way if you want to make that roll.
He has plus 3 to dodge.
An opportunity
Yeah.
to dodge.
So this is just a
Wow.
So this is just going to be a straight up roll. It's not a conventional attack roll. So you just need to roll above 12.
Oh.
It's an 8.
It's an 8.
That's
Okay.
lower than 12.
Okay. Well,
No, Charlie!
well, it's okay. Let's be real here.
He's
This
got
is-
some health left.
This is not the same
Not
as
much, though.
getting hit by like
The claw?
The claws. So he's going to take 8 damage.
Dice
I can't remember how.
Like that.
His SDC.
So
I
SDC
see. His
SDC comes off
is
first.
all gone already from the blast.
blast.
And his HP was already hurt too, so he's at
Yeah.
8 health right now.
8, and it's in HP?
He's at He took 8.
He took 8.
He's at 8.
Cool, Charlie.
So he's at 8.
He was at
Boy.
16. Yeah.
Okay, we gotta deal with this
'Kay.
now.
You see him disappear under the mass of giant barbecue that is current
How do we
Boneclaw.
even get him out of there?
And you hear the whimper. Like, you're pretty attuned to your own dog's voice. And
Wait,
that's
do I
the
know?
moment that you realize your tinnitus is disappearing.
Yes.
So it didn't occur to you whether or not you had heard the gunshots that you had just fired. But when Charlie got hurt, something switched. And there's still the ringing. Things are quieter than they should be. But you heard something. And that's a sign of hope. So that's 5. We're on to a new melee round.
Did you take your action?
So we roll initiative
sorry.
again, right?
I didn't do mine.
No, you didn't do yours. Sorry.
I'm gonna yell at because I'll see Shane at this point. I'm assuming he's right across from me.
Yeah, you see Shane. He's
He's
scrambling
like,
up the
"Don't
building.
fire! Charlie's under him." And then I'm gonna fire. No, I'm just kidding.
At Shane.
No, I'm not gonna fire, but I will do my like whistle to get Charlie to try to get out and try to come at me.
Okay, I like it.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to come down. I'm gonna try to get down there.
Okay.
I don't know. Does it look like climbable?
Yeah, I mean,
I
like,
have a climbing skill.
as
Actually.
much as any building is,
Okay.
yeah, it's totally parkour.
I'm gonna do like less cool parkour down mine building.
Okay, make your check.
it's
on,
actually used 2d10
percentile.
for skills. And you actually want to roll low.
Just
just
the one
this
time.
Yeah.
Oh.
7.
Okay,
Yoink.
you are out and down.
Oh, sweet.
You're out and down fast enough that I'll let you take a shot if you want.
I was gonna try to pry Charlie out, but you know what? This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. So I'm gonna Maggie point blank shot to the head, which I believe is a no roll, and we just do straight damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
gonna
That's
do
exactly right.
I have a
If
question.
you're in melee range, then
Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
Was my turn after or before?
You
Boneclaws?
didn't get that. You didn't get one because you only have 4 actions per melee.
Right. I'm just curious. Is mine before or after his?
So he can.
It's
It doesn't
after Boneclaws. It's before John's.
It doesn't matter because every round.
So this
we roll new
would have been
initiative.
my 4th.
Oh yeah, we
combat
roll
action.
new initiative.
This would have been your 5th if you had a 5th. We've already rolled
We
past
already
your 4th.
finished our 4th. I feel like we didn't.
We did. I've been telling it.
You've
through this.
been-
Wasn't that just your 5th tally? I think that was round
I
4.
just put on the 5th one
No, he's totally
because
right.
I thought that John had done his.
But so that would have been my 4th.
He's right. I've shot twice and I've climbed 3 times.
Oh yeah, he didn't go this round. Is what he's saying.
He didn't go this round because he has fewer actions
but
in a
also-
melee
oh,
round
this is
than
your
you do.
fifth.
This is
Your
my
fifth.
5th. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Never mind.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Damage.
Yeah.
5 plus 5 is 10. Plus 2 is 14. Plus 3 is 17. Plus 2 is 19 damage.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's.
How's he holding up?
And then
He looks rough.
Hope he doesn't bite me.
He's lost part of his shoulder. He's missing his entire other arm already from the explosion. His knee has been shot out, and he's not standing on it properly. He's in bad shape.
I also assume
not to
that
mention
MLC,
that
take
when
damage.
it's not an abstract thing. When Charlie pulls flesh out of the back of a creature that relies on sinew and muscle to move, that's going to permanently reduce the mobility of that creature, right? So yeah, he's like stiffer. He's not moving with the same kind of like intention and like aggravated directed movement that you're used to. He's struggling. He's struggling to stay alive. He's struggling to stay on his feet. He's still like a swinging wrecking ball. He's still dangerous to get in contact with, but are you afraid he's going to chase you down? Not as much as you used to be.
But
that's for
we
sure.
do know that he heals.
Yep.
So like if we don't take him out now,
We'd have
he's
to
going to
fight
go
him at full
back and
strength.
heal up.
Or 70% strength.
Or
What is it, like
whoever
20
how
now?
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally, yeah. Now's the opportunity.
Now's our only chance. I
You only
feel
get
like.
once in a
Only one
lifetime.
chance.
Okay.
Take a shot. One shot.
So we're going to reestablish the initiative order.
Reestablish. Everybody roll initiative, okay, everyone?
Reestablishing.
A natural 20.
Establishing.
Wow.
21
That's-
initiative.
Natural 19. So I got
Really?
23.
Wish
Shane.
show
Oh,
charge.
I'm so tempted to... Okay, I'm not
What'd
up
you
on the
get?
tower anymore. I'm right here.
6.
6.
He's prone. Charlie's underneath. We have to do this.
So if you want to add 12 to it, just for
That looks great.
just for funsies.
Can we?
I'll take a picture.
can that be the thumbnail of this podcast?
Oh, you can't even see Charlie under there.
That's
I
how it
guess
is
that's
also
the way.
in the game right now.
Yeah, it's true. Charlie's gone.
I will post it to Twitter.
Okay, so
I don't know what to do.
well, it's your turn, so you better decide
I don't
fast.
know what to do.
Okay,
I think I'm going to I've got him right there. I just took a shot. I just take another shot.
Do it again.
I mean, like, I could try and pry Charlie out, but this is probably the fastest, best way to get him out.
I agree.
Rock and roll.
So I'm going to do that real quick. 6, please. Thank you. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Stop.
Did your die just listen to you?
Yeah,
did.
they obey me when I
That's
tell them
amazing.
things.
I
Nice.
wish mine did that.
So useful.
You have to be more commanding.
Okay.
You working on your dad voice?
That's my turn, right? Or do I
Okay.
still do things?
A part of his skull separates from his head.
This is good.
His
but also
one
terrifying.
remaining eye is bleeding. His mouth is bleeding. Like there's all kinds of, I don't know if it's the char, if it's like just the amount of damage that he's taken, but there's like oils and
Is
like
he still on fire?
he's still on fire. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Charlie! Oh my gosh.
Maybe we should just make a cure and heal Bone Claw. Let's stop killing him. We'll come. Just kidding.
We'll come. Yeah, that's a good
That's
call.
the
He
humane
could be a
thing
good
to do.
ally.
Maybe if we
Yeah.
have water, we could put him out.
How about you train him like you would a dog right now?
I will do that.
These all seem like viable solutions. You're gonna have to roll really, really good to make that all happen. In the meantime,
cure
Shane.
was fire all
your turn.
along.
So with this balcony, can I run
He
run
turns
along
into
the
a
end kind of
human.
thing to here?
No, because it's like an
Sorry.
apartment
All
building.
wheels are
So
virus.
it's like every unit is sort of separate, and you're not in the corner unit. So and the balcony is just like one. It's basically like
leap
one
across
square
balcony to
of-
balcony. You parkour.
Like in the
web
Matrix.
to the other building.
Like in the Matrix.
Can I do that and also shoot though? I mean, like,
You can get there in one movement.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll do that then.
As his action, you mean, sort of thing?
that's his action. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So now Bone Claw. It's gonna take his whole movement just to get up right again. He's on his back. He's satisfied that he's hurt Charlie enough that he's not gonna be able to stay on.
So he's up?
And he's up, and he's right next to John.
Is
Directly next.
Charlie still
So-
on her or on the ground?
Charlie's on the ground, and he's not moving.
Oh, fun.
Ryan.
He'll be
Cool.
fine.
Question. I am at the point where I'm like, okay, this bomb's kind of useless. Everyone's within
yeah,
5
true.
feet of critter.
If you can yell at us to move, I can move. Trust me, I'm gonna move.
Or am I able to quit where I'm at?
Oh, you can always quit.
I mean, like, is it volatile at this point? Like, if I was like, would it blow up?
Would it blow up? Under the right circumstances, it could blow up.
Cool.
Will it reliably do what you want it to do? No.
Sorry, I'm not saying like. I'm more worried like, is it going to blow up in my hands?
No.
Okay, cool. I'm abandoning. I might just leave it on the ground
Sure.
for now. Things
And
are
remind me of the components you're working with. So you're leaving like a compressed can of gas, like spray can.
I was thinking. Well, at first I was thinking I was going to use the cigarette lighter in the car, but I don't think that's going to work because I don't think it would be hot right now. I'm guessing
Probably take a
I
long
probably
time.
just have a little lighter somewhere,
Also the
so
car's
like a
gone.
lighter or something, and
Okay.
just going to rig some nonsense, some
Cool.
I mean, he's
Looney
there's
Tunes
fire,
style. Just
classic
there's
nonsense.
fire right
Yeah.
here.
So 30 feet of movement. How far can I get? 6 squares.
You can get into melee range with him in one action, but you won't be able to take a melee action once you're there. And like in the same action.
How does
So I can't shoot and move on the same turn,
So you can shoot and move.
but I can't do like the to face shoot and move.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
gun to the head? Move a little ways, fire. Get a little closer next turn, do it.
Yeah, if I was like here, like a space away, and then next turn could I step forward and gun to face?
Yep.
Gun to face.
Yeah, because can I do gun to face, or is while he's standing?
Anyone can do that.
Is even while how tall he is? Sorry, I'm asking a lot of questions.
So
Clarify.
yes, keeping in mind that like his posture isn't great, right?
Oh,
like
right,
he doesn't
he's a
stand
woman.
straight up. Like
Got
he's
it.
he's a Neanderthal
Well,
looking
then-
like.
I'm gonna go
Hunched
here. One more question for you because I'm the worst. How easy is it to switch guns?
Typically, it would take one of your actions to.
An action just
to
to
switch.
switch.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Okay, is there like a
Didn't I
ready a
just do that?
shot? Well, no, it doesn't matter because I'm just gonna.
Yeah,
I'm just
gonna
planning
do the
on
thing.
up to face. I'm gonna pull out my shotgun and I'm gonna have top bot take a shot.
Love it. Roll it.
That's not gonna do it. A 9.
Nope.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, that is back to Ryan. Or sorry, John.
I was like, sweet, I'll go.
Back to me. Wait, Shane already went?
I moved.
Yeah. He moved.
Okay. Seeing Charlie on the floor is too much. I run over. How much movement can I get if I do fire? That's what I want to know. My movement is.
Well, you're only like 2 squares away from Charlie. If you want to
My
get,
speed is 26.
If you
Does that
wanna-
matter? Because I want to fire and try to get out. but
You can do that.
Okay, I'm gonna reach up, just boom again. Like I had my gun on his head the whole time.
Yeah,
As he's standing up, I'm just like
gunning the poor guy.
just trying to fire in his head. Fire in the brain. 12, 16, 21. That was a high roll.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. Another nasty chunk. And then I'm going to swing around behind him. Sorry, Ryan. High five him.
Dare you?
And try to... I mean, maybe I won't be able to move him. But I'm going to get ready to move him next turn.
Like get in between
to
or
pull.
something?
Yeah. Just stand over top of Charlie's body. On top of Charlie, okay? Not Charlie's body. Charlie's
Okay,
alive.
You get there. Charlie is alive.
Oh, thank
He's hurt.
goodness.
He's whimpering, but he's alive.
If I could, I'll tell him to...
And he
Go on, stay back.
and he is conscious.
Okay.
He's just struggling to get up. He just got crushed by a
real
giant mass of burning flesh.
Yochi mama.
Shane.
Yochi mama. I'm gonna shoot this thing in the head.
Can you shoot it in the head this time?
I'm trying to shoot it in the head.
Okay.
I think you should.
In its butt.
With this sniper rifle, I'm not gonna shoot in the
It's
butt.
going.
8.
Roll with advantage? No? Okay.
No.
Wrong game. 8. Oh, plus.
He's got bonuses though. So
Yes. That would have been
that's a
close.
miss.
Shane rerolls 8. So
Okay.
that's a reroll. I don't know if you knew that.
Specifically 8.
Okay.
It's like half luck.
Boneclaw's pissed, but he's also scared. So he's
no,
up, he's active, and he turns and wheels on John with just the claw. What's left of his other
Flaming claw.
Yeah,
Flaming bone claw.
claw. And he swings
Frick.
at you, John.
It was nice while it lasted, John.
Oh, jeeps. I rolled a dodge. Actually, what's the difference between parry and dodge again? Parry lets me step back.
No, so parry is
dodge.
like
Step back.
is like apply force against the thing that's coming at you. So like if you're swinging with a sword and someone parries, they hit the sword out of the way
Totally.
with the sword, so they don't take damage.
But I have a
Dodging
gun.
is getting out of the way of the incoming danger.
But mechanically, what does that mean? Like, do I do damage if I parry?
No,
They're basically the same.
they're
Dodge takes a melee action. Parry
dodge
doesn't.
takes an action.
I'm pretty
exactly.
sure,
Right?
right?
Yes,
I know
exactly.
one of them takes the melee action.
Yes,
I think
dodging
it's
Oh,
takes the
dodge,
melee.
you can get like farther away.
Dodge, you get to move back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm going to parry because I don't want to leave char.
Okay.
And I have a plus 11 to parry?
Yeah, mine's also quite.
21 then.
Oh, mama.
I
Okay.
parry.
So he comes at you with the bone claw, which is, for all intents and purposes, it's like a crane swinging through the air, and somehow you're able to like get in close enough to like cut him off at the elbow or the elbow to redirect that mass of energy, so that it sort of just swings in and misses.
Okay.
So
Oh,
to be
but
clear,
I'm
you
right
didn't
up
like
in
jump
there.
up and like stop it with the butt of your gun or anything.
Bing.
You like got in there and outmaneuvered him.
Yeah,
And
cool.
made his swing miss that way.
I love that.
That
His
was
long arms.
heroic.
You get
He has the
inside
long
is-
arm feet.
Ryan, from where you are,
Yeah, dog.
you hear a honk blaring from the east.
William. Wait.
You turn to the east and you see William in the car barreling towards, and he's just laying on the horn, and he's barreling straight towards Boneclaw.
This is a bad idea. Also,
Wait,
they've
is Evie
got
in
the
there?
thing. Yeah, this is a bad idea.
Your action.
Is Evie in there?
I'm gonna like
No.
a little bit, and then I'm gonna run towards. I'm gonna do like a motion to be like stop because I think this is a bad idea, and then I'm gonna move towards Boneclaw because I am suicidal, I guess, and I want to double barrel shotgun him to the face.
Double barrel shotgun.
How
in the
far away?
face.
Like, how fast is
He's
that car
about a
coming?
block away, and he's going at about as fast as he can. And he's just hitting every bump and every pothole and every piece of rubble. And
Kill Top Dad.
he's gonna kill the car. I'll
Kill
tell you that
Top
much.
Dad
Kill
and Evie
all of them.
and himself.
Idiot.
Actually, probably not him. He's
I'm gonna
probably
kill
fine.
him if he doesn't die.
I think we got to get out of the way, though. I don't think he's stopping. But anyways,
Wow,
continue.
I'm double barrel shotgun.
I love it. Make that work.
I will take a car.
Top Dad. All right. Ooh, boy,
That's good, right?
38 damage.
Yeah. Double barrel blast.
Double barrel got is,
right.
1d4
Yeah,
times
sorry.
10 plus
No
8.
hit. So sorry, 38.
38.
38. Okay.
How much head is left in this?
Okay. So we're gonna say that's more of a neck shot, and the meat just flies off, and his head sinks like this. But you see on the right or on the left side of his face, his eye opens back up, and he can't. You can see he can't lift his neck up or lift his head up anymore.
Ew.
Oh, hey, I get another shot with my little bot.
Rock and roll.
20. No. 9. Nope.
Miss.
10.
That's a miss.
No. What about an 11?
Keep going. 12.
Okay, Bone Claw takes another swipe. This time at Ryan, who just took out like all his neck beats.
Well, guess what?
Oh boy, you're
Not that good as good as ours, dude.
I will.
Okay, he rolled pretty low.
So, remind me again. The
Dodge
difference between
takes up
dodge
an
and
action.
parry.
So
The
dodge
only
action.
difference is one is an action.
One
And
is an
dodge gets you out of
action,
there.
and then like what happens is different.
Cool.
So a parry is like interference with the attack, and a dodge is just get the heck out of there.
How far do I move?
You can move up to 2 squares.
Feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Do diagonals count as a 1 square?
The dials are fine. You rock and roll. Yeah, one
I'm
square.
gonna dodge.
Using up a
Got
minute.
this. Oh boy.
12.
Oh, 12?
12? Oh, yeah, no, that you're good.
You beat it. Yeah,
bless.
because you rolled a 7, yeah. I was like, what's his bonus? Who knows?
Yeah.
Could be high.
It's not
Yeah,
high
it's
anymore.
I'm no longer on the street.
Okay, so
That's
you
still
dodge the heck out of dodge.
Dodge
I
attack,
just kind of barrel roll
And
backwards.
it is
backflip.
top of the order.
More of
John.
like a
Top of the order?
We're back to the top.
Okay.
Start of the round.
Top of the morning.
I thought you said end of the episode for a second.
Oh
and I was
my
like, wait a
gosh.
minute.
end.
Wait a minute. It is end of the episode. Look at
You
that, everybody.
That is so rude.
so weird
You're
that
gonna
that
finish it
happened like
here?
that. Yeah, because guess what? Sometimes time passes to a point where you must end the episode.
But boom.
Wow.
And this exactly
we
is
almost
that.
got him.
But John!
Oh, but guess who gets to wait till the next episode? You listeners. I'm sorry to do this, but you know how it is. We have a love and hate relationship, you and I.
Wow.
You and I
us
listening.
and you.
Oh, you guys are yeah, okay,
Everybody.
fair enough.
And
But you can follow us at Urban Decay RPG on Twitter. You can follow us Urban Decay Podcast at hotmail.com. Yes, Hotmail, right?
I always forget.
And on Facebook too, Urban Decay RPG or Urban Decay Podcast. I can't remember. It's been a long time. And
Look them
you know
both
what?
up. Look them both
It
up.
feels really good to be
Just say it,
back.
people.
We love your hearts.
It's Urban Decay RPG.
It's Urban Decay RPG on Facebook. Thank you. Take care of yourselves out there, everybody. Bye.
Goodbye.